right, St. Louis. I'd like to say good morning, St. Louis. It's time for us to go to school. Got no choice. If we don't go to school, how are we going to get to the full understanding of what is actually going on? I want to believe that we've never knew the truth. As many of you probably know, the truth is the only thing that's going to set us free, St. Louis. So I want all of you to take a minute, come to realize that all is not as it appears. What we're going to talk about today, St. Louis, is the laws of thermodynamics, entropy. Whether or not the universe itself, it's all energy, but yet it changes states depending upon how we manipulate the energy. In other words, it's one system, just one system. Conservation of energy from the beginning to now is one system. However, mathematically, they can come to the realization that there are more than different, there are several different realities. But what many don't necessarily understand is that the reason it appeared to be different realities is because the energy itself, it's conserved. However, depending on the strength of your mind and also how you manipulate the energy from steam to electricity to solar, etc., all that is changing the state of that energy. But it's one system. It's just fluctuation. It's changing within the system. So it looks like it's multiple realities. But there isn't, as people perceive. There isn't multiple realities. It's just you have the ability to manipulate so many orders of magnitude, which will make it appear as though there are ripples in space and time. But it's so powerful that it appears as though you can reach the speed of light if you can manipulate the energy in a manner that will allow you to see something that you were incapable of seeing without the manipulation. That's where witchcraft and voodoo and obeah and all that darkness comes from. Sorcery. They've come up with a way to manipulate the energy to cause you to believe that they're showing you something that's fascinating. But yet, they're just using manipulation and witchcraft and obeah, darkness, to make you follow what they want you to follow so you don't become your perfect self. In other words, we are all seeking to find ourselves. God is a perfect sound, a perfect light. In other words, you can literally produce that perfect sound. However, darkness doesn't want you to understand it, because once you understand it, you're not going to be able to be tossed to and from and manipulated by darkness, because then you're walking on it. In other words, can you imagine 5,000 people in one room and the 4,999 are under the darkness? In other words, their mind hasn't evolved, but that one person in that room has evolved. And as a result of that one person evolving, that one person, sound has changed. So as a result, its sound is above every sound that's in that room. However, that doesn't make that person better than anyone else. It's just that everyone else failed to believe that they are capable of reaching that exact sound. So it's up to that person that has reached that perfected sound to teach its brothers and sisters, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, from all over the world, how to gain that sound. And once we all gain that sound, we will be looking through the glass in the manner in which we are capable and supposed to be looking through the glass. In other words, we will begin to see for the first time. We will begin to hear for the first time. In other words, we've reached a level in which darkness never even could perceive that we were capable of achieving. That's where we must go in this season. That's one of the reasons we're having so many different infirmities and bacteria and diseases and plagues. That's one of the reasons we've established time. Time doesn't exist in the reality in which that person that reached that perfect sound has arisen. And the reason time doesn't exist is because time has stopped. There is nothing outside you at all. Even though it appears that there is, there's no movement. Your mind is encoding everything that you see. Now, it's okay that that's the way it works. However, it's imperative that we come to the realization as to how it works so we can become what we are predestined to become. We are considered to become Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, first and the last. We are that bright and morning star that many are seeking to find. In other words, your prefrontal cortex, hippocampus, your amygdala has the ability to warp space and time at absolute and bring space minus friction and heat down to earth. And as a result, you'll be seeing the world as it truly is. We must become who we are predestined to become, and that's the truth. And that truth, undoubtedly, unquestionably, has the ability to set us free. The time is not tomorrow, the time is today. It's for us to save our grandbabies, our children, our family, our loved ones, our friends, and to save the whole world. The time is now. Stay tuned, St. Louis, Chi-Town, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Florida, the Bahamas, New York. I don't play the radio. Trust me, I'm stronger than you think. Don't get in the way. New damn sheriff in town. And we now have an understanding of what's going on. Stay tuned. Till next time, remember, I love you all. God bless. Keep going. Don't ever quit. The power is in you. You got to manifest it. Time is not tomorrow. Time is today. Climb that damn mountain. When you get to the top, turn your light on and shine. Baby, shine. God bless.